Hello. Hello from London. So I spent a little bit more time than I thought I was going to picking a background, and I'm not sorry at all because this is a really cool background. I feel very animated. I am in London and I've been really tired, and something told me that I needed to reread a book that is very close to my heart, and it gave me a lot of energy. And it reminded me something that I really needed to reread and re-remember, and that I tell other people about, and I watch other people, really have gains in their life. And it's basically how you stop self-sabotage. So how do you stop yourself from either blocking yourself before you ever create your dreams, or or once they show up, blocking them in some other way. And it's really easy to do that. It's really, really easy because people will tell you, you will tell yourself, that's not possible, like, this isn't, like, like, you look around and you're like, who am I to have all of this? And, like, look at all these people, and, like, what makes me think that, like, I can have all of these things? Like, we're in a recession. Like, there's a million reasons why you should not have what you want. And this book was a really good reminder to me how important it is to really disregard all of that. I think it's important, if you want to go from a really practical standpoint, no matter what the situation, there's always somebody who defies the logic of the situation, right? Like, someone who manages to be happy in the middle of, like, a crisis, or somebody who makes money, like, when everything else is, like, falling down around them. They didn't have special circumstances. They just seem to have luck. And so, to distill kind of the main point in this book that I was reading, is basically the most important thing that you need to do when you are creating a vision for yourself is hold the, well, first you need to figure out what it is exactly what you want. And, this was actually pretty hard for me. I realized I know what I want. I, like, write it down, but, like, what is the exact one thing that I want right now to create, to manifest in my life? And that was hard. I had, like, a list of things, and the book was reminding me, like, hey, just focus on one thing at a time. That's how you build up your power, because you don't want to, basically, when you're envisioning what's going on, what you want, you don't want to scatter that focus. And so I found the one thing I wanted, and I, focused on it. And that's what it's saying. You find the thing that you focus on. Find the thing that you want to focus on. And then you need to hold a picture of it within your mind. And the really most important thing here is to hold it in a place where there is no resistance to it. So I cannot tell you how often people will say, yeah, I want this, but, and immediately your brain cancels out ways to creatively solve the problem to get what you want, because it goes, oh, it's not possible, it's not possible. So I'm here in London, and I didn't think I'd be here, and I only booked my ticket like 3 weeks or a month ago, and I got the crazy ticket price, like it was like just over $500 round trip. And I'm looking into tickets tomorrow to go to Paris, and they're like, it's like not even 100 round trip. And these things, people will say are not possible. And, a few years ago I was looking at tickets, and tickets were like $1,700 from where I live, like San Francisco, Sacramento, to Europe. So things do change. But the thing is, what I really did here, I realized, like, how did this magical thing come to pass, was I was invited by a girlfriend who I hadn't seen in years, and I really wanted to make it. She said, can you come? And I had the time, so I actually had the time. But I was like, I don't really, I didn't have, I don't, that was the thing. I didn't even block myself with the money thing. I just said I would really like to come, and if I can, I'll let you know. And I really didn't think about it too much. And then one day when I was hanging out, it was at a camping trip. It was 110 degrees. Couldn't do anything. I ended up looking it up. Just I wonder. So I'd held that picture in my mind for, I think it was like 2 weeks at that point. Just like, I would love to go if it's possible. And the conditions came up that made it 100% possible. And there was that ease. There wasn't resistance. There was like, oh, I don't have money, or I don't know how. And things really fell into place after I made that commitment. I just bought the ticket. It was like, okay, well, I need to find somebody to do this. I need to find, place to do that. Make sure everything's squared away, and then I can go. So my takeaway, if you've lasted through this crazy, almost like fever-inducing video that I love, it's so Keith Haring, is if there is something that you really want and you really want to manifest it, and you don't want to make excuses, you're sick and tired of making excuses maybe of things not working out for you. Why did they work out for that person? Why do some people have all the luck? Is when you are holding that image in your mind, hold it very close to you. Don't say anything about it to anybody. Just hold it. And hold it in a place where there's no resistance to it. Don't come up with excuses why you cannot have it. Just hold it there. So that is my message for today. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to send me a message or comment below. If you have any video requests while I'm in London, I'm in my friend's house, so I have Wi-Fi, but I can pick it up into Wi-Fi somewhere around the place. If you have any requests that are reasonable, I'm not gonna do anything to get me put in jail while I'm here. Thank you. Let me know. All right. Bye.